Yeah, good morning, ABC. Hope you're having a great day. This is your midweek recharge for Exodus chapter 4. This past Sunday, we looked at Exodus chapter 4 and we talked about God's relationship to your sacred calling, which is God has called you to certain things that only you can fulfill, and He feels some type of way about you living into your sacred calling. And one of the things that we talked about was how God values and is after your heart more than your feet. And so we ought not to confuse external compliance for internal obedience. That is, we ought not to confuse going through the motions for actually surrendering our heart to the Lord to carry out His will for our lives, where there's joy and where there's peace and where there's the excitement of living a faith-filled life and trusting Jesus and seeing Him use you in ways that are so much greater than you would ever be able to do yourself. So I want to encourage you this week to really focus on surrendering your heart to Jesus. That's what He's after. The things that God is prodding you is pushing you to do, to step out in faith. And like we've mentioned on Sunday, whether it's something as small as picking up the phone and making a call, texting someone, going by and visiting someone, or whether something as big as, hey, I'm calling you to step out into something that you've never done before and feels absolutely terrifying, whatever that is, you can trust that God is there and He's good and He's going to provide for you and He's going to meet you where you are. So make sure this week, ABC, that we are a people whose hearts are surrendered to the Father. Lord, I'm doing this wholeheartedly. I trust you. I'm on my way, and trust that God will go before you and do all the things that He promises that He will do. Next Sunday, we're in Exodus chapter 5. Encourage you, as I do every week, invite somebody, read ahead, read Exodus chapter 5. It's the chapter where Moses and Aaron get back to Egypt. And it's kind of now that Moses has gone through this whole, I don't really want to obey the Lord, and he's back in Egypt and his heart is in it. Now we see God beginning to use him in his sacred calling. So read ahead, invite somebody to come with you, share this video with them. This week, let's give our hearts to Jesus and trust Him with the things that He's called us to do. Have a great week. I'll see you Sunday morning.